Well, your baby's 2 months old now, and it's important to talk about ways to keep the whole family healthy. First of all, keeping your energy and health at its best is very important for you to be able to take care of the family. Make sure you keep your follow-up appointments with your doctor, and if you're feeling sick or having some emotional problems, get in for help. And then spend some time with your partner. This is a team effort, and you want to spend time alone with your partner so you guys can be intimate and can help to kind of recharge your battery. Also, get your family and friends involved, and make sure you keep those connections strong. And then other children in the house, if you can have them be a part of this experience by maybe helping to bring little things, a diaper or a pacifier, have them come and snuggle with the baby, hold the baby's hand, and then give them their own alone time with you. We don't want them to feel like this is a rivalry. So spend time with each child, some alone time so that they can still feel like they're a special part of the family. It's good to have a routine. Whether it's bathing, sleeping, playing, cuddling, a routine can be good for you and for the baby. It's important for your baby still to be put to sleep on her back, not on her stomach, but on her back to sleep. In a crib, in your room is fine, but not in your bed. In the crib, it's important for the slats of the crib to not be too close together. 2 3/4 inches apart is good. Make sure you always put the side rails up, and that you put the baby down when they're drowsy. That way they kind of are able to be put down when they're still awake and they can fall asleep on their own. Pacifiers can really help. Watch closely to see what soothes the baby best. Sometimes it's bouncing, sometimes it's stroking their back or pacifier or rocking. See what is the most soothing thing for your baby. And then important to spend plenty of time holding, rocking, cuddling, singing, talking. All those sorts of things really help to build trust between you and the baby, and that's very important for them staying healthy. It's also important for them to experience a little bit of tummy time. So at some time, put them on their tummy, and when you can watch them and keep a close eye on them, and just let them experience some tummy time. It just helps them to kind of get an idea, get a feel for that, and that can be very soothing as well. So as far as safety, make sure that the car seat is a rear-facing car seat and that's in the back seat of the car. Never put the child in the front seat where there's an airbag. And then you always buckle up. Never drive when you've been using drugs or alcohol. Make sure that your car and your home are smoke-free. Ensure that there's no little plastic bags or balloons or small toys from other children around your baby. Now that they're 2 months, they can roll over pretty easily. So when you have them on a changing table or up high, always have a hand on them. And then set your water temperature at your water heater at 120 or below. And then never ever leave them in the bathtub unattended. Even if they've got a bathing seat or a bathing ring, never leave them unattended. So this can be a time when some families prepare for daycare. So it's a good idea to look, if that's what the direction you're going in, to look for a daycare center that's clean, safe, and filled with loving people. Get your family members to help you. Get your support people to help you with finding a place that works for you. Realize that it's natural, it's normal to be kind of sad and upset about if your child's going into daycare. Those are normal feelings. As far as nutrition, this if your baby's eating formula or breast milk, that's really all that we want them to have until 6 months. We don't want to introduce any juices or water or solid foods until after 6 months. You'll notice you want to feed them when they're hungry, and signs that they're hungry. They'll be fussy, they'll kind of root towards your fingers, suck on your fingers. That's a sign that they're hungry. But watch for those signs when they're full. If they start closing their mouths, turning away from the bottle, if their arms kind of go slack and relax, that can be a sign that they're full, and you want to stop feeding them then. For breastfed babies, eating about 8 times per day is the norm. If we're kind of thinking about the daycare situation, you want to start preparing for pumping and storing the breast milk. For formula fed, about 6 to 8 times a day for the feedings, and making sure that you don't prop the bottle up when you're feeding the baby. Have them in your arms and looking at them when you're feeding them, and avoid propping the bottle. Unfortunately, if you prop the bottle, especially when they start having some teeth come in, that can lead to some tooth decay. It's also just good, better bonding to have them, have the bottle right there and looking at them. So next visit, the 4-month visit, we'll be talking about keeping you and the baby healthy. We'll discuss nutrition and safety, and then also a little bit about tooth care, because they'll start to do some teething. So we want to keep those new sprouting teeth healthy. That's a Minute for Health.